Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific game. I'm joined once again by our friends at Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales as we play Revenants of the Black Gate, a Mork Borg adventure by Master Games. This is a pitch black apocalyptic fantasy about lost souls and fools seeking redemption, forgiveness, or the last remaining riches in a bleak and dying world. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to check out our friends' channels and show them support. Links are in the description. And without further ado, I hand you over to our GM, Lee. We are nearly
Uh,
there. We are.
yes, I think this is going to be monumental. The final, likely the final showdown. It's been a journey, that's for sure. And I hope we're all prepared. And obviously, met new characters along the way. There's, apart from a severed head, that's the only remnant, isn't it, of the people that started this journey.
Completely new cast.
Yeah.
As long as you blow into his throat hole, we can still hear him talking.
Yes.
I'm not putting my lip nowhere near that.
No. So, from a bit of a recap from what went before, you, who was it? Prince,
Henry.
yeah, Henry, isn't it? Prince Henry and his trusty jester. Go on, what is happening with my brain? His trusty jester, Poltroon, taking the journey along with his loyal bodyguard, Blucher, led the way by Sigsvar, the prisoner that he'd taken with him, because obviously the king of Schleswig died, and Prince Henry could see the writing on the wall, and he heard rumours that the Order of the Black Gate were trying to find the Shimmering Lands. And they were using money to pay for it, which is presumably how they got out of the stockade, or why they attacked the stockade. So you've gone back to the Valley of Unfortunate Undead, and you found their stronghold beneath a tomb in the land, and you went in there, and you found yourself a pet while you were in there, if you remember, a giant albino ant that was there guarding a bunch of people, and the last couple of survivors told you that they were kind of held there against the will. They arrived bringing money, thinking that they were going to the Shimmering Lands when the time was right, and they were told to wait in there, but they've been waiting for literal weeks, and held prisoner. And then you went around and you found a door full of flesh that tried eating you as you tried to go through it, and the only thing that could get through it was fire. So you burnt the door, got into the room, and you found a bunch of cultists torturing and kind of plying the biggest angel you've ever seen. Why? I was just finding a picture of it. It's a very unusual angel whose wings are made of corpses' arms. It's the angel of corpses, you might say. But you've freed it with the help of the albino ant, who unfortunately gave up his life to accomplish that. And there was a portal that arrived in the corner of the room, and you dove through it, as the angel couldn't determine between mortals. As far as it was concerned, you were all the enemy that had been torturing it. So its eye beams started blasting people in half and things like that. But unfortunately for you, the High Hierophant, the head of the Order of Blackgate, dove through the portal before you. And now this is where we are. So you all made it through just in time, and we're ready to head into the world of Mork Borg. So here we go. Right. The cold, uninviting world of the living is subsumed by the repulsive touch of the gore sea that you desperately hold your breath as you feel it burning in the lungs, pulling your way through the blood-red soup until eventually you erupt out of the other side. Wiping the congealing blood from your eyes, you find you're not in the tormented seas of hell, but there is no doubt you are close to it. But you emerge from a pool at a shore that drifts into the outer darkness behind you. Ahead is the maw of an impossibly large cavern. The walls and floor are rank to the touch, crafted of bone and sinew from something utterly inhuman. Yet you could not say that you were inside a living creature, as the meat is grey, the bones too uniform and at odds with any natural structure. You realise slowly that this is not a cavern at all, as it has no roof. The awful walls rise into the black, with ruinous outcroppings of stone and meat that jut out from the walls. In the ether, strange, luminous vapours of blue and green rise from somewhere far below, and bizarrely, immense boulders of countless tons float aimlessly between them in the void. As you look upon the impossible sight, you see your quarry, the High Hierophant, up on the ruinous outcroppings, jumping across to one of the boulders, and behind him, 8 chests float, obedient and silent, across the gap, as if they were carried by spectres. So here, I will. Hopefully, you can all see that thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pop you on. And there you go. I'll unpause the game. So you will see above you, the High Hierophant is climbing these boulders, and there is a cultist climbing up this wall thing, shouting after him. And this is the pool that you've just emerged from at the foot of it all.
How high is the cultist off the ground?
It is probably about on the upper floor of a house. So probably about, I don't know, 12 foot, something like that.
Blucher, grab them and dash him on the rocks.
Blucher sets off as a lope, chasing after the cultist.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I would say that you need an agility check of 16 to do this.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, I got a full set of omens. Nice.
Yeah.
Blucher.
Yeah.
Agility check. And we roll.
Oh.
Your hand misses him just by the fingernails as he hauls himself up onto the next level.
I will. These are standard cultists, aren't they? I'm going to cast my my spell on him.
Blucher curses putting his fingernails before starting this journey.
Okay, yeah. What is your spell that you're casting?
So basically, I unfurl my scroll, and in an eldritch chant, I cast Demon of Capillaries.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that I'm sure the Hierophant's probably undead, but I don't think the cultists are. So, yeah, I'm going to spend an omen on this just in case.
Okay.
So if I just click wield, is that going to do it automatically, or can I change it? I can do it automatically. Okay, fine. So yeah, so cast a spell.
Yeah.
And then the effect is he suffocates for D6 rounds, losing D4 hit points per round.
Oh wow. Okay. That is absolutely what happens. So roll a D4 for his damage.
D6 first of all, or D4 first of all?
Is
Or
it
do I roll
D6?
D4? Oh, yeah, D6. See how many rounds it's going to be.
Yeah, go. Yeah, do that.
Okay, because it's just one.
True.
Oh!
I'm afraid it's not.
He's not a problem anymore, is he?
No,
Okay, fine.
he's not.
So first round.
Yeah, first round.
Just a one. Just a little tickle.
Yes, he carries on climbing like it doesn't affect him, but he's pulling himself out of the way of Blucher's hands. Yeah, for this round. That's what is there. You can see behind you or to the side of you, there is a dead cultist there that's obviously bleeding out of his chest and stomach, the victim of multiple stab wounds.
Probably from the other cultists, probably.
Probably.
Turned on themselves.
Probably.
Do any of our artifacts reacting to this change in location?
If that hand starts grabbing my thigh, I'm going to be really upset by this.
If you're spending time to look at the artifact, I can tell you, but the High Hierophant will move further away.
I think time is of the essence to at least try and catch up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, when I can find it, I did have.
He might have.
This. So this is the hunt for the High Hierophant.
Ooh.
So he is 5 successes away.
It's like the chase.
It is. It is exactly like that.
Except that thing, that platform would all be skulls and bone and meat. And it would be blood red, wouldn't it?
I'd like to donate 120 silver to move him closer, please.
Right, let me just grab him and put him on. So there he is.
It's a bit like the chase mechanics, is it, in Cthulhu?
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's power rolls. Basically, if you're on the chase, power rolls. So you start off so many things apart. So things chasing you, you keep having to make power rolls. And if it's, there's so many moves that you get to your location.
Yeah,
pursuit rolls.
That's effectively what it is. Let me find a different one. We shall have this.
See if you play game show music, that'll be awesome.
I know.
Warp game show music.
Okay, so each round, you need to roll 2d6. So we'll take it in turns. You roll 2d6, and I will tell you what happens as you try to get towards him. For some reason, I'm not hearing this music. Are you hearing this music?
No. You have music and then you change it.
Why not?
What music?
Well, indeed. I don't really understand why it's doing that. But not to worry. Right. So pick one of you. Roll 2d6. Now I'll tell you what happens.
Oh, I'll go. Oh, being the fact that I'm already clambering up the cliff face, I will roll.
Ooh.
Okay, 8. Right. Okay. What I want you from left to right, left being the front of the thing, and the right being the back, what is the party order?
Well, Bluch is obviously in the lead.
Right now he is, yeah.
Yep.
I paused to read my spell.
I'll cup my hands so that Prince Henry can get up,
Fair enough.
get
Yep.
my boost, and then I'll scramble up.
Nice. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Right, so that's the order. So Blucher first, then Prince Henry, then Poltroon, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. As you start climbing up this, this bone-filled side of the chasm, you get to the first kind of floating platform that is there. You jump onto it. Blucher, as you try pulling yourself up, the edge of the rock kind of crumbles away. And it, with like a snap of bone and shredding sinew. You need to make a difficulty 12 toughness check to recover and pull yourself up.
Ooh, right you are then. Difficulty 12.
Yeah. Everybody else makes it difficult.
No, that was totally an 18 until it fell. Unfortunately, I may have lost a finger or two.
Right to the face.
Right. Everybody else makes a difficulty 14.
Agility?
Because otherwise, instead of getting the cliff to the face, you're going to get the blucher to the face.
If you fail, the Hierophant moves on one.
No.
Right, okay.
Shocking.
So remember your omens.
Who didn't? What? I've got one, but I'm saving it when I need it.
Yeah. So as for Blucher,
I used to give him a pet for absolutely no reason. No, that have a
Go on, and I'll spend another omen.
It was worth it to get a pet for a while.
I think my face in Bucle. Right.
So Blucher takes D4 damage.
Well, I've got to be honest
now.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of that.
I sent an omen though, doesn't it go up to 14 or was it? Oh, DR12. Yeah.
Yeah, it drops by 2. So you did that. You succeeded.
I just managed it.
Yeah, you succeeded. Poltroon did not. Is Poltroon spending an omen?
I have
Otherwise, all right.
Plus one agility. What kind of jester are you? God.
I'm tired
Okay.
after you helping you up, my lord. My hands are sore. You have big feet.
Does the cultist take another D4 suffocation?
He does, yes, he does. Give him that thing.
Just because he moved.
Yeah. You go for it.
Oh, another one.
Nice one.
Oh.
You can tell that he's kind of like gasping as he's going up the rocks, and you can see him like holding his throat. But he's not. He's still continuing to move as he does it. Okay, so next round, I would say Trousers, roll 2d6 for me. Ten. Right. Okay. So as you jump to the next floating rock, you get almost up and something tries to grab your leg from the ether. You need to make a strength 8 check to free yourself.
Confident on that.
You can do it, man.
See if this is how we go out. This is going to be tragic.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I I can't. I've got to save my last omen for the.
You are now entangled and you can't move right now. Yeah.
Go on, get in! Merlin, get away!
You're
It's a
restrained.
strange feeling. This is not going quite as planned.
So that is fine. Right. Algestrad moves forward 1 again. So does the guy. If you fail the next check, he's kind of getting away. Or if he fails the next check. Right. So we're on to Poltroon. In fact, I will give you agility 10 checks, and you might be able to move past if you're willing to leave. Prince Henry, that is.
Go!
All right. So you want 2d6 first, or?
No, you can do the agility 10 first if you want to abandon Prince Henry.
Hey.
Go forward. Right. So yeah.
I'm just like. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
Right. Which I will. In fact, I will. Rather than doing that, I'll drag him back and then back. Okay. And then what about Blucher?
Blucher, trying to fill his lord's orders, is going to have another go at scaling this cliff.
Okay. This is now the order. Go on then.
Oh God, what was it to roll this cliff? Toughness.
Agility on this one, difficulty 10.
Oh.
No,
Oh
No.
my.
no, it's like
That's fine.
the dice are not with us. I'm
Right.
struggling to find a
That's
foothold.
fine. So that now, Poltroon, now you can roll 2d6.
Righty-ho.
The wrong master. I cannot find my way up.
Oh,
Okay.
bad.
Right. It's nothing significant happens other than the fact that you're vaulting on these stones. Roll agility, difficulty 10.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
Okay. Used to it. Woohoo! Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yep, and Blucher, meanwhile, Prince Henry needs to roll, he's restrained, and Prince Henry is going to need to roll either toughness or strength,
I'll do toughness because I got +3.
right? Difficulty 14 to get away.
Yeah!
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You don't
Ignore
take
the
any
heresy,
damage.
he's a dead man!
Yeah.
So what?
And Blucher, have you made your check?
I have,
Difficulty
I
10
rolled-
agility?
Yep, I rolled a 4.
What, this round?
Yep.
Oh dear. No,
I
you haven't
can't-
rolled this round. You haven't rolled this round.
Yeah, not after the 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unity.
Yes! You pull it back
My God,
and closer
I
to
couldn't.
him.
I couldn't find a handhold until I
Have
punched
another
the cliff
damage
Yeah.
roll on the
navel.
cultists.
It's what, sorry?
Have another damage roll on the cultists.
Yes, of course you can, yeah.
Blucher.
This is round 3.
Oh my.
He's really gasping.
What was that spell? Tickly cough?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's coughing up blood, he's lost like 3 health.
He is. His eyes are definitely bulging. But he's panicking as he vaults onto these stones. And you're getting quite high in the air now. The chasm kind of place that you entered is a small view now down below. So, Blucher, roll me 2d6.
Blucher rolls 2d6.
Yeah.
This can only go well. 2d6.
Come on. Yeah, nothing significant happens.
That was good.
Oh,
That was good.
difficulty 10.
What difficulty 10, sorry?
Agility. And you might catch up. Oh, yes! Yes, in fact, I'll do it on the lead person, so everybody else continues. The guy, you get to the guy. Are you fighting him?
Nope.
Or,
He's a
right,
dead man.
okay.
Don't waste your time.
He's not, he's currently suffocating, so he's not
I
going
will
to attack
just-
you either.
Harass me and go. I'm
Roll a d4 for his damage for round 4.
Do we need another 2d6?
You do, but aren't you rolling his suffocation?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's do some
damage.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Final still just did it.
He tries jumping for the next ledge, and he's so like out of breath and exhausted that he misses the ledge completely and falls to his doom. All the way down.
Well, I guess you can't cry out.
In fact, do you want to have a bit of fun and have, I killed something by
Pushing
like,
up.
I think this, if it was yours, it would be falling, but because it's I killed something. You can put I died by falling off something if you want, but that's more chance of him surviving. It's more likely that it's I killed something by crushing.
Crushing, okay. So
Yeah.
See what happened to him.
What's even worse habits?
Like the flavor text of what you do.
He
So
regained
it might
the
be
damage!
the blow.
No.
He does, but
Okay, I'm still alive!
yes, very badly hurt. He's still suffocating, so he's not going to survive it. Right, so yes, he's drawn back. So now it is Prince Henry. 2d6. Let's see what happens.
I think a nice low number.
Lower the better, yeah.
Low number. Average.
Yeah, okay. So you must jump to one of the flying boulders. It's difficulty 14.
On agility.
Mm-hmm.
Do I spend my last omen on this? Oh, God, go on, because if I don't catch him, then...
Okay.
Go on, spend the last omen. Oh, try again. Okay, yes!
Yes. Yes.
That was
You've done it.
Oh, hang on, no. Still not, is it? Because
Yeah, because you spent it before you rolled.
oh, so it's +4, isn't it?
So, yeah,
+4.
exactly. So
Justified.
you are now, you're now actually 2 successes away. I'll shift you back one, then you can see it a bit actually more accurate.
Yeah.
That's actually what you like. So you make it. Fantastic. Everybody else makes it. No problem. This guy here is quietly suffocating way down below.
I'm playing quiet, it's suffocating.
And then, so it's now Poltroon. Roll 2d6. You're
Oh,
2
nice.
away from him. 2 boulders away from him.
Come on, snake eyes.
Ooh.
Oh,
9. Okay. Right. Algus, the Hierophant fights back. Okay.
Wait, what?
Lasers.
Right. You automatically get closer to him. However, he's going to try and cast a thing. So he does that by rolling this. Hopefully gets it. He does get it. So he goes back, but D4 creatures lose D8 hit points.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Funnily enough, yeah.
Wait,
So we'll do it separately. So Poltroon takes 4.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Prince Henry takes 4.
Oh no!
And Blucher takes 8.
I'm dead.
Are you now?
Well, yeah. Roll for the thingy.
Yeah.
I died, or whatever it is.
It's a consuming glare. The eyes on the mask like blaze with fire. It's a.
I'm on
I would say
2 hit points.
it's oops, I'm dead by something hot.
Oops, I'm dead by something hot. Oh god, I've got to find these things now. Oops, I'm dead. Here we go. Oops, I'm dead by something hot.
Yeah.
Right then.
Oh.
Your eyes cooking your skull. Any armor one is growing red hot. You are dead.
Oh,
Wow. How harsh is that?
Oh no!
That is
Oh,
really hard.
Right. It's time for Blucher's last words.
Have you got an omen? I will
I
allow
have
you
got-
to spend the omen
Right.
at this
I will
late
use.
stage.
In that case, I will use my omen.
Okay.
I will cast off. I will cast just before it reaches the point where it kills me. I cast off my chainmail loincloth.
Yes. Your loincloth is literally glowing red. You have no armor then, but you are alive.
Right. Armor tier
Okay.
0. Boop.
not armor engaged.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of shit. Just
You're still. Put yourself on 1 hit point. That's where you are. You're
Well,
still.
that's all right. See, I stayed alive and I still got 1 hit point. I've only got. All I've lost is my modesty and 1 hit point.
Who rolled the thing? It was Poltroon, wasn't it? So it's back to Blucher. Blucher rolled 2d6.
Oh my god. Ooh, 5.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, it's an agility 10. If you get this, you've caught up with him.
Agility. Oh, I hate you, Dice. Dice, be pain.
Unfortunately.
Dice, why didn't you stay on the
Unfortunately,
19?
that's
no.
because your wee wee's bashing against the rocks and
Yeah.
going down.
Look,
Yeah.
hey.
You mean
hey,
his blistered and burnt wee wee?
That's right. That's
That's
right.
basically what Wiggins is going, ow, ow.
this is Blucher you're talking about. The cliff's taking more damage than he is.
Prince Henry.
Yeah. Agility check or just T.
2d6. He's just automatically moved away a bit.
Okay, fine, cool.
If it takes damage, I'm going to cry.
Okay. That thing that grabbed you before has come back with a vengeance. 2 massive tentacles try and grab you again. Strength 8 to free yourself.
Okay. No! Yes! No! That's a 1.
No!
Oh.
Right, okay. He does definitely increase himself, and you are restrained. You are restrained. Right. Poltroon.
Off him! Okay.
Yeah, but 2d6.
Oh.
I'll keep that as your roll, but it's 2d6. See what
Right.
happens.
These rounds are going quicker now.
Okay, that is the rock is slippy, and you nearly fall off. So you make a toughness check, to see if you fall. And I think you've passed it, haven't you?
That was a jelly, though.
All right. Okay. Oh dear.
That would be
Oh dear.
even without looking. I don't even know that they look at my stats. It's like, no.
Right. Okay. Everybody else rolls difficulty 14 agility. I will give you -2, Prince Henry.
I just slide my face. Just
And
go,
if you fail, yeah.
We all plummet to our death.
Team, yes! I rolled 20.
Oh, nice one.
That went well.
I
So
instead of my
Poltroon
face,
takes 3 damage.
I make myself into a rug so everyone can step over me, and that's what does the damage.
Yeah,
Everyone just flood over the top of me as I make myself into a Velcro rug.
absolutely. Absolutely. Right, Blue Chair, 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
5.
5.
5.
Okay. 5 is okay. You need to jump to one of the boulders that's going out of your range. You need an agility check. Difficulty 12.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I
didn't
will
have
actually
I
remove him.
my underwear.
That Lord Club was holding you back all this time.
Ooh.
What an
That's it. In all future games of this, I'm going buff from the start.
Wow. Wowee.
It's the sudden
Okay.
feeling of freedom and not being contained has awakened Blucher to his true self.
Wow, you vault, like start running up 2 or 3 of them, finding a quicker way up, and you've brought him really close to you. So next turn, Prince Henry, it's 2d6, and then whatever the result, you're gonna have to basically unrestrain yourself, or well, you could stay there, but you'll automatically increase.
I mean, can I do my scrolls when I'm restrained? Is it just restrained at my ankle?
If when you're unrestrained, I will let you use your scrolls, but not while you're fighting
around
2
the
big
arm.
tentacles.
Okay.
Okay. Right. This one is so you'll not only need to make a strength or toughness check, difficulty 8, I think it was, to get out of it, but it's also you need to make a toughness check to withstand, keep your footing on this rock as part of it starts crumbling away.
Okay, so 2 toughness checks.
Yes, 2 toughness checks.
Go on then.
One's difficulty 8 to be unrestrained.
Okay, good. Yep.
Yeah, and then the next one is difficulty 12.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter. You should have just went difficulty. Never mind.
Difficult to death.
So you kind of fall as you're going down. Yeah, and it's oh shit, 4 damage.
I'm on my last hit point. I'm still there.
Right.
I'm still going.
Still, yeah. Okay, Poltroon. Come on now, you gotta catch him now.
Right, am I agilitating? Agilitating?
2d6.
Oh, 2d6 first, right. Let's do it.
Oh, okay, low.
Yeah,
Low. We like low.
Straight up agility, difficulty 10. And you can close the distance.
Oh!
Can he really?
No,
Any omens?
no, it's
No,
just moving.
I'll use-
No omens?
It's just moving. Right.
I'm still-
Okay,
I'm
Blucher.
still
Come on
right
now,
to
Blucher.
Blucher rolls 2d6.
Oh, 4.
the- Ooh.
I think that is, yeah, agility 10.
Oh, go away.
He's pulling away. You're tired. You're very tired and wounded now.
My modesty is catching up with me.
Yeah.
Very hard to climb with only one hand.
You're in extreme amounts of pain.
Then one
Yep.
of the sisters pops.
Yeah. Prince Henry. 2d6.
Yeah, 2 6 or so. Okay.
Go. Come on, let's do it.
That is, you have to jump. Difficulty 12 agility. You have to jump across one of the boulders.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
You can do it. You can do it.
I don't know if I can.
You can. You can. Believe. Believe.
I can't. I can't.
Believe.
no.
I'm afraid I
Believe
can't.
harder next time, okay?
Okay.
If my lord can't do it, what chance do I have?
Make a difficulty 10 strength.
Burn everything I own. Right, okay. Okay.
Right, that's fine. You're dangling from one of the boulders lower down as you fall off. But did I move Hierophant one further forward, or I think I did. So that's fine. Poltroon.
Right. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on,
You
come
can do
on.
it.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Toughness. This is toughness.
I could done toughness.
To see if you hold on to this slippery rock. You do! You do! You start pulling your way towards him again. You're moving
all those
faster
things of
than
me
he is.
throwing grease at you are paying off.
Yep. Blucher.
Oh God. Blucher rolls 2d6. Badly.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Right,
Looks like our
he-
the higher numbers aren't good for us.
He moves automatically back one.
Now he's going to attack us now.
Right, he's going to fire 9 violent signs and not the storm. He's going to fire it. Who
I mean,
am gonna
technically, I'm
fire?
hanging off the cliff, so he can't see me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 is Poltroon. 4, 5, 6 is Blucher.
It's like technically I'm
He's
not wearing
gonna be-
underwear, so it should be in awe of me.
He's going to be Blucher.
Well, that's just unfair.
He misses.
That misses me.
What is the rules on spell failure again? Just let me
Dies
get
no
it.
instantly.
powers for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Minus 2 hit points and no powers for an hour.
Is it?
Head explosion. Head explosion.
Sorry,
would be quite nice.
minus D2 hit points and no powers for an hour.
Yes. Yes, that's right. And is it if you roll a 1, it's a catastrophic failure?
It doesn't say that on mine.
I think it is. Right. Okay. So he's actually closer. Did I move him closer again?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. So he's closer to you. He starts kind of like waving his hands and trying to cast, and the magic in this realm isn't working like it should. And he starts cursing you all as you're jumping these boulders, moving towards him. Who was the last one to roll? It was Blucher. So it's Prince Henry.
Come on, Snake
You
Eyes.
can do it. You can do it, my lord.
No, snake eyes.
Almost.
That's toughness,
That
isn't
was
it?
such a tease.
Yes, toughness, that one.
That's okay. I'm good on toughness.
Yeah.
Could these be famous last words?
Pull yourself up. And you fucking get him! So, here is where you are. When I find him. And Poltroon.
Oh god. How we doing, guys? I'm on 1 hit point.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on 1 hit. 1 hit point is the perfect amount of hit points. No more than you need.
Okay.
Oh,
It is your turn. It's the final showdown. He looks at you. He's obviously out of breath, panting his head off. And he says, "Curse you, curse you!" The chests full of money are silently moving behind, up behind you, towards you. Just so you know, they're kind of automatically following.
you're a prideful man.
Yep.
And you know the thing about pride? It goes before a fall! Blucher! Push him off!
Nice.
So I get to use distraction, don't I? Because it's the first round.
You do. You could, feel free to describe how you're distracting him.
I'm like, yay, Butcher's going to pull you off. You big meanie.
That's your play of distracting him. That's focusing him on the exact thing that's going to happen.
Well, that's put me off.
Play with the chest or something. Just like, oh, look at all your money we've got here. Woo!
Blucher roars like a Tyrannosaurus.
Red his face.
As Poltroon honks. Blucher roars like a Tyrannosaurus, lifting his arms above his head. Charges towards the Hierophant, flailing around as he runs.
Nice.
With all 3 arms.
I'll leave that to your imagination. Charges and just throws himself towards him. And
He sidesteps. I get ready for a fumble.
Attempt to rip his throat out with his teeth.
Just push him. Just push him.
Attack roll. Boop.
No!
Unfortunately, Blucher manages to get his feet tangled in his manhood and stumbles.
He does stumble. It's like a sumo wrestler on the edge of the ring. He's kind of grabbed him and you're tussling with him on the edge of this rock.
I mean they could both go.
I mean, if it comes to it next turn, and I look like I'm going to die, I am totally going to pull him off the rock, off the face of the cliff.
You've got to do a super wrestling move.
Does
Like a
Blucher,
super wrestler, more shit.
does Blucher get any advantages because Sigswar's attached to his waist and possibly trying to bite the Hierophant?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Just throw him. Just throw the head. Throw the head at him.
Just the head.
Yeah.
Get in the head.
Yeah. Well, that's what you should have done. Here, catch. You throw it at him, and while he's catching it, you spear him in the stomach.
Being the fact that somewhere on my person I've got that weird hand artifact, I am willing kind of thinking, well, should I take it out and poke him in the eye with it?
Yeah.
Slap him with it.
That would be awesome as well. Yeah, so
Or
either Prince Henry or Poltroon.
the head. Take the hand and shove it up the head, up the throat, so it's like macabre origami. Oh, did we break Lee?
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
Not yet.
I'm still here, yeah.
So
just
does Coltrane actually get to do an action, or is it capering?
He does, yeah. He gets to act, as do you. It's for whichever one of you two wants to act next.
I would like to try and have a wee bob at the Hierophant's head with my bat.
Okay.
So I just be like skippity day, and I did click the button.
Yeah. So that will be strength.
Oh, yep. Target armor.
I don't believe he's got any.
Okay, that works right.
It is a mess, even with your
So I
bonuses.
just mess up like
Yep.
because they're moving about, they're wrestling and moving about, and I'm trying not to hit bleacher, so I'm like, whew.
Yep. I'm Prince Henry.
I'm not so fussy. One or both of them, either way.
What am I doing to you?
It's off.
Fine, Bleacher, you knew what you were signing up to. I will take a swing of my sword at the. So basically, I'm going to try to lower the Hierophant's leg.
Okay.
So that he basically stumbles and is like easier to push off.
Yeah.
You're saying there's no armor. DR12, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on. Come on.
Oh.
What are you wearing on those legs? Ah!
Yeah.
It's like a big rock down there. And he's just kind of.
Yeah. It has broken.
Bye bye, sword.
The Hierophant is like beside himself with anger. He tries to backhand Poltroon as he roars in rage. So Poltroon needs to defend versus I think it's D2, is it, damage for normal punching? You take a damage.
That's rude.
And then next time it is the enemy. So he can't use his spells, which is very, very bad for him. So he's going to try and wrestle Blucher and throw him off and toss him off the rock. So I think Blucher
don't say toss him off when you're standing there naked in front of him.
I'll have you know, I'm not that kind of cannibal.
So Blucher, I will say, is going to be an opposed my strength versus your toughness. It's not normally how the rules work, but you need to make a toughness check, difficulty 12. I make a strength check, difficulty 12, and if
I scored 18.
I don't make it. So, because I failed, you can actually push me off if you wish.
And I'm so glad you said push me off.
Yeah.
That's it then. I am going to.
The wages of sin are death.
Yeah, but if he dies by falling, he might survive and gain more hit points.
Yeah, he might do.
Yes, but we've got all the money and we're at the top, so we've got all these chips.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Blucher as. I'm not Blucher. I'm going to use Poltroon as kind of like a step, and I'm going to push the Hierophant over him so he loses balance.
I'll crawl right behind him, behind his legs.
Hopefully, yeah. Screaming like a small child.
I think I've got a Wilhelm scream somewhere.
Yeah, I do.
I tend to do that. Yeah. No.
I remember there was like an Archers episode where like someone fell off a roof of like a 2-story house, and they played like 30 seconds of a scream. And it's like,
So he is absolutely categorically gone. Let me just get back to my thing.
You're avenged, Sigvar, and your miscellaneous companions who I never got to find out about.
Yeah.
Actually, I killed most of them, but that's not the point.
Details. Sigvar just goes on Butcher's belt. In fact, he's trying to not as something keeps wagging by his face. He's like
Like Six Bar probably have a lot of really good, intelligent things to say. If it wasn't for that, the Blucher's knob keeps slapping me
Well,
in
that's
the
it.
cheek.
Because if you're on your hands and knees and like Blucher's right in front of you,
No! Ooh, 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 ooh.
bat it away.
I can never eating Scotch eggs again.
What's that? 1D damage, boom. 1D6 damage.
A D6, D8 at least.
So, from where you are, you can see there's like it's almost like the edge of a cliff further up, a little bit further up. And there are like drips of water falling off it. It seems like there is a green emanating misty light coming from it.
Gentlemen, I think
That
we have found our
that
path.
seems to be the only thing, the only kind of discernible landmark anywhere close. So
And presumably the chests have stopped moving because they were tied in.
they have. They're hovering on this. Well, they're not even hovering. They've kind of landed and fallen onto this rock.
We are the richest people in the world at the moment, gentlemen. All the good it may do us. Although we may yet buy our way into paradise. How many chests are there?
There are 8.
Do you think they'll take installments? Are they like quite large, like steamer trunk chests, or are they?
Yeah, I would say so. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Like the chest out of Discworld.
The luggage.
The luggage, yep.
Yeah, luggage.
But
Well, I mean, no one's going to challenge us for these, so I guess we have all the time in the world to bring them to the portal.
You can have a rest. So on your sheet, there is a button that says rest.
I could do with a rest, and I think I even have some food left.
So could I.
Yeah, you can. For the final battle as well, you can regain an omen.
Ooh.
That gives you like a renewed sense of purpose. And
do we take a shorter long rest?
Well, we're not sleeping. We're not going to save a night.
Yeah, it's short one.
We're just sit down, get ourselves
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
just flop
Okay.
down and be like, eat a cracker and just be like,
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I think we need to take one of these chests between us. I mean, are they heavy enough? Are they light enough that one person can carry them, or are they?
They are, but they're obviously full of, silver. So they're not light, but a person can carry them.
I will take as many as I can carry then.
Let's
One.
go and see what's at this portal first of all. I mean, there may be some form of gatekeeper or something.
Yeah.
So that's the situation. Is it? It's like a green wall of light at the end of this.
It's kind of like if you're looking from the bottom up onto like a plinth of a cliff. So it's, if I use Poltroon, it's like you're down here and you can see the top of that cliff.
Oh God! So we still have to climb that.
Yeah, and you can see like drips of water coming off it, and from up here, there's like an eminent green, blue kind of misty thing. So
How
that's.
easy? Okay.
You can obviously take your time moving.
Yeah.
These rocks, some are drifting, some are stationary. You know, the one that you're on is quite stationary, as is the one that you're looking at.
So,
and is it a fairly flush plane, or is it lots of handholds and things, or?
Yeah, you could like it's more like it's the wall that's moved all the way up, and it's so yes, you could jump onto like the mountain wall effectively and climb your way up.
And how easy would it be to do that with a chest in tow?
Not so easy, but effectively, I'm not going to make you roll if you're taking the time.
I think we'll take our time.
Yeah, take our time. Toss the chest up.
You know, you tear your sleeves off, make yourself rope. You know, do whatever you possibly can. One person jumps across, ties the rope so you can hold the thing as you get across. All that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So.
And how much do we estimate is in each chest?
Probably a couple of hundred silver.
Just a couple of hundred?
I've
got a couple of hundred.
Yeah, that is a bit low, isn't it? I would say probably about 800 then.
Okay.
Yeah? Through gritted teeth and gasps of exhaustion, you haul yourself up onto the rocky plinth of the cliff edge. Before you stands great black gates. Yeah, and they are the great black gates of the Sundering Lake, the barrier that parts the land of the dead and the shimmering fields. They stand offshore. Their black iron frames remain unrusted as they sit within the murky grey waters of the lake's waves. From them comes the groan of 1,000 millennia of idleness as slowly the vast gates begin to open. From the looming darkness of the land beyond, there emerges a solitary figure, a skeletal ferryman, adorned in a coat of withered and hardened skin. Its bony hands pushing a pole moves a longboat crested with a skull. It comes to a stop and looks at you silently and expectantly. And I will show you what he looks like when I can find him. He looks like that.
It's going to be a bit of a squeeze in that boat. We have to take return trips.
Don't know if I can fit in that boat.
Salutations, ferryman. I am Prince Henry Schleswig. With silver, with blood, and with bone, I have fought to earn my place in the shimmering fields. I have your toll. And I basically open the chest. Presumably they're on a catch or they're not on a lock. They're not locked.
Yeah, like a catch. Yeah, like a catch. Yeah.
Fine. And I'll take a handful of silver out and like drop it into his outstretched hands.
Okay. It looks down. It says, "The payment is acceptable. I can allow passage for a solitary soul."
Well, good luck, fellas.
Well, there's nothing said, but that's like, oh, of course, my lord.
I will see you when you cross over in the natural course of time. Ferryman, is silver an acceptable currency in the shimmering fields?
Well, it has to be because silver is the only currency in the world of
but I mean,
coinage.
No, but the question is, was the handful of silver the acceptable?
Well, he looks at it and he says the payment is acceptable. That's about as far as you are right now. He's just kind of, it's hard to discern what a skeleton thinks. He's just kind of looking at you.
So, if Prince Henry gets on the boat but doesn't load the chest on,
So if he does that, he will point to the chest.
the chest
And say, well, yeah, because you could only manage one chest up.
Okay, that's
he will
okay.
point to the chest and he will say payment before passage.
All right, so we'll help load the chest on.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going here?
He stands there. Yeah.
Farewell, faithful servants. I will prepare a world fit for your return.
Okay. Right. And once that's together, he starts turning the boat around with his long pole.
All right then. So
I hand the crown over to Poltroon.
Lovely.
okay, I will place the crown on Sigvar's head.
Yeah, I love it.
We'll both wave bye-bye.
Sigvard is going cross-eyed and look at the crown above his head.
As his lord leaves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
so
tear up his eye.
Yeah.
I suggest then that we go down and get one of the other 7 chests of silver, and we'll try this again after they leave.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's like when does the cycle? Is it like one per day? Is it one per lunar month?
You have no idea.
Well, obviously, when you disappear, we're gonna go and have a crack. Bring another chest up.
Sure.
Okay, so beaten, bloody, and exhausted, you slump down onto the boat. The ferryman, soundless and emotionless, reaches for the pole and pushes the boat off back onto the lake. You reflect on the trials and horrors you've been through in your life. Perhaps it's the only thing that keeps you awake and alert as the boat rocks gently as a cradle in the murky grey waters. You wearily move to the prow, looking out into the darkness beyond for any sign of the bright glow of the shimmering fields. Perhaps it's better that way. You have no anticipation of the bite of the scythe that the ferryman now wields as he brings it sweeping powerfully across your body. Your mouth is ajar in complete surprise as you hear the sucking, slopping of your lungs and entrails fall into the boat's plank, blood gushing to fill the dusty wooden grain. As your sight leaves you and your senses dull into death, you hear the ferryman whisper one final thing. It says, "You cannot go where we venture, whilst your soul still clings to the mortal coil." Then you are gone, blissfully ignorant as the ferryman drags the oozing protoplasm of your soul from the gore of your body. It brings you to a box on the boat, opening it up to draw forth a darkened lantern made from stretched human skin. The screaming face of a body still clings to it though distorted as the flesh is stretched tight as a drum. The ferryman places the soul inside. Had it lips it might have smiled at the sight as the soulless radiance glows through the skin shade to light the darkness beyond. It hangs the lantern upon the prow of the ship, gently closing the box that it came from, and without another sound, it begins steering the boat ever onwards. Where is the destination? Is it the Shimmering Lands? Or is it somewhere worse? That, my friend, depends on your cynicism. But either way, the tale of this soul is at an end. And that is it. The poltroon.
Fantastic. I knew it wasn't going to be a happy ending.
I didn't know that his prey man was a Drakari.
I don't know. I survived. I'm quite happy with that ending.
You're in limbo forever.
Got any cards?
Unfortunately, the ferryman doesn't return. You're like, is he coming back?
Yeah, but
Is it?
I'm waiting for Godot.
look how much money we've got.
You've got tons of money, but no way out, no way to Shimmering Lands either. You're naked and cold in this place forever.
It's fine. I've always got poltroon for warmth.
On the plus side, you do avoid the inevitable apocalypse that faces Mork Borg. You know, you do survive that. Yeah, that is brilliant.
Well, that's all right then.
Is that considered a happy ending?
It's about as happy as Mork can get, I guess. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. I did not expect that happening. Yeah. So
what did you think was going to happen other than us, like, falling to our deaths or dying?
I thought you kind of realised when he said, yes, it's a passage for a solitary soul. I thought he were going to descend into like an argument over who gets in the boat and who doesn't.
I'm the king. I'm the prince.
Yeah.
No,
But
hold on. If that had been the original party, if that had been the original party, yes. But a prince and his two loyal servants, that was, that was like foregone.
Yeah, they were indoctrinated,
Yeah, definitely. And it was kind of like a morbid humour that happened. So waving him by.
Oh, he's off for a lovely life now in the Shimmering Fields.
Yes. Oh yeah. Wow.
I wish we were there.
I hope he's okay.
He's probably sat there drinking wine now, with lots of wenches around him.
As we start flipping the coins into the water or skimming them,
yeah.
We get bored after like a week.
After a week, yeah.
Wow.
You realise, just like a revenant, you can't die. You can only suffer.
Well, they're not dead, are they? It's only Sigvar who's actually a revenant.
They're not dead, but where do they go? They're in limbo.
No, they're dead.
You might die and then come back.
Can you
depends.
We know you can suffocate. Because
yeah. True. It may be that you die and then go to hell or whatever. Yeah, that could happen. But yeah.
No, that was beautifully bleak and just truly. But there's it was a good journey. And there's lots of things that could have happened or was planned to happen and didn't. So it can.
What kind of
do
thing?
you have any clue what the thing was? I think you figured most of it out, to be fair. But is there anything you wanted to know about it? Or
would that have happened? Would that fate have happened to the Hierophant as well?
Yes. He thought he was getting in there, which he may be. It may be. It may be the price of going in the Shimmering Fields. You can't take your body with you. But then again, It might not
Or it
be.
might have been just an elaborate hoax.
Well, it was always a little weird. It's like, aha, I have a way to get into the afterlife. Well, you just kill yourself. I think the whole point was that you could get into the good bit of the afterlife, even
That's
though your
right.
soul was tainted with the evil you've done.
That's right. And there's a lot of like factions in Mork Borg, certainly around a place called Galgenbeck, where it's forbidden to commit suicide because the outstanding belief is suffering is life.
I did a D&D campaign with the cultists of Thalass-Dûn, and basically what the only thing they had to offer was oblivion. So in a world where you kind of what the hells are, and what you're never going to get into the heavens, the best you can hope for is to just have no heaven and no hell at the end of it. So it was like, of course.
Yeah, that's it. So they did genuinely believe that they were going to buy the way into the Shimmering Lands, but he basically had no honor, which is why he betrayed the Revenants as soon as they gave him the silver, and why he's all them people that were being guarded by the ant. He effectively slaughtered them when he knew kind of like, well, I've got all the money now, I don't need it, so let's just get rid of most of them. I'll summon the portal and off we go. So all his disciples, if you wouldn't have interrupted him, he would have annihilated them all and taken the money himself anyway.
So
what was the backup plan if he got away when we were chasing him? Because it came pretty close at one stage.
If he got away, he would have gone on the ferry and been cut in half and placed in a skin lantern.
Would the amount of silver have changed the outcome? We brought up the chest.
Possibly.
So
possibly.
They can go, oh, you cheat gets.
Yeah.
That's
you get to go at the after vessel.
Yeah. You made it with one chest. So perhaps more chests would have allowed more people.
I think the whole spirit thing was that silver makes no difference whatsoever in the afterlife. It's the trappings of man, and he thought he could buy his way in, and you can't cheat that. You can't cheat what happens afterwards. But so we would have basically climbed up eventually. Well, there we are. There's the gates to the afterlife, and he would have never turned up because he'd already been here.
That's right.
Summoned by whatever the Hierophant had done.
Right. He got summoned once. So
and we'd have just been sat there with our
like any minute now. Or anything. And that's why they were kind of torturing the angel as well to kind of like open the portal and summon the ferryman. And they used him to bring back the Revenants as well. Like I said, if
you guys is the portal now closed then at the bottom of the?
Because it's bleak, I would say so. I would say so. There's no coming back from that.
Unless someone else tortures an angel again.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the angel will come through at some point and say, "What have you been doing?"
I'm looking forward to that bit.
Yeah, exactly.
We're playing games, making piles of coins, and just
like
pan out from them, just sat there in the abyss of oblivion. Just
I mentioned
that silver.
I think last session I mentioned you didn't go in the room where you were the Revenants were born, so they were still there, like the pillars with the women, because they summoned them disgustingly, if you remember, by getting pregnant women, and they infested you in the child, so you were born out of like the child was the vessel for your rebirth. We left the women on the columns, rotting away, because it's effectively a tomb. And they don't need to go back in there, so they just left them. So that would have been cool to see, but you didn't go in there. And you missed the entire thing on the Silent Seeker as well. There was an entire plot that I put in. It's really sad that you didn't get to it, but it was cool anyway. But there was a guy, because half of the people of Schleswig kind of heard of this order, which is how Prince Henry knew about it. with rumors and things like that, but they don't know who it is, and they believed that there was something called the Silent Seeker that kind of like marks you for being part of the Order or Gun of the Shimmering Lands, and it wasn't that at all. They were a mad wizard trying to find who is getting taken, and he marks them and says, right, I think that's one, and then they follow him, and yeah, and they start looking for him. So if you'd have followed those rumors up, you'd have found like his creature going around at night, marking people that he thinks are the ones getting picked in Schleswig. Yeah,
we were out there pretty quickly. So.
Yeah, that's right. So he didn't do that, but yeah, the monastery. I think you got most of that, but they effectively were an order of monks that almost they did worship Necrobell, and Necrobell is effectively the devil, and it is the book of Necrobell that brings the prophecies of the end of the world. So they were trying to get on with it, like, let's just hasten the end of the world already.
And a little salamander in a box.
That's right, and there was a prophecy of like something like outsiders or something like that, killing the kings and queens. So they sent they cultivated that mushroom fungi thing, if you remember, and they sent it to the king's court with the mongrel people, and they were the ones that killed the king, therefore fulfilling the prophecy. And that's why when you went back, the Schleswig guards had burnt it all down because they'd traced it all back to him. The zombies with the funny outfits on, if you remember them in the witch's house, they were affected by a plague in the village. So some of them died, which is why the little girl who got eaten by people who remain nameless, they were basically starving and were just desperately trying to find food and places to go. Because you were suffering from like lack of food as well, but they were all dying of plague, and she was a shunned like person out of that town, was outcast, exiled. So she basically took their bodies and resurrected them and used them as her playthings, and dressed them up because she had no mates because she were in wilderness, exiled on her own.
What was the weird hand thing?
The weird hand thing, if you'd have studied it a bit more, it points the way to the order, to where the order are based. So if you'd have caught it early enough, and again, the mad wizard in Schleswig could have made one, and it basically locates where they are. So it kind of points like that way.
And the doll?
The doll is a proper relic in Mork Borg. It's I think it's in Ferritory. I'll find out what it is. It's a bit like a voodoo doll, but it is a proper thing. So it's not necessarily related in that way. It's just there. Just let me find it, and I will tell you what it does. Mork Borg rules. Come on, Ferritory. Here we go. Eat, pray, kill. The twice grown corpse flies. They were fun. We had a lot of fun with them. Yeah, I've got it here. Plasmatic idol. You spill blood over the idol while resting and roll a dice. If it's an odd number, the spilled blood becomes red poison. And if it's even, until the next rest, your agility and strength chests are more difficult.
Well, neither of them are good.
Wow! What a great idol! Wow.
Well, you can use the poison on the things, can't you?
Yeah, I
can,
remember like a
you know,
poison
put
knife,
your
which I
shot-
never to use.
What
Yeah.
was
Wake up in the
That's
morning covered in
wine.
poison.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
the fact there was an entire like bloody vineyard? What was the purpose of the wine? Why was it being manufactured or created?
Just well, it's actually just like what you found out. It was you didn't have to apply it to your skin. You had to drink it, but it was like there's a chance you're gonna puke it up, but if you can keep it down, it heals you and makes you better.
All
It's
right.
just a vile thing. So I was laughing when you're like smearing it on your body. But yeah,
You were
it
laughing
was
I
while
can't
I was
remember
trying
why I
to
thought of that.
well.
I can't
like
even remember
like a
why.
bizarre health potion.
Yeah.
Effectively.
And what about
but
the column of faces? Were they just like an early warning system, or was there something else going on there?
Yeah. Effectively, they guarded the relics and idols. Yeah, so they were like a warning system, but they were made like revenants. So that's why they had the markings on their face because they were revenants as well. So they couldn't die, and they were trapped there forever. Again, a fate befitting those
Until we
that
liberated one,
annoyed
of
that
course.
woman. Yeah, and she put them there intentionally of the people that really annoyed her in life, you know. But that's why she had the wick head, like gathering the bodies that you saw, gathering all them to resurrect them and bring them back. And she would have dealt with the monastery and come to get you as well. Because if you remember when you got out of the monastery, you nicked her carriage, didn't you? Which had the big zombie thing in it. Yeah, and he was one that she kind of resurrected, but he had sentience. So yeah, you got most of it, I think. Yeah, and the the monstrum corpse, the giant zombie, I thought were quite cool. That were a lot of fun.
It was just like sort of roamed. It didn't matter whether if you weren't there, it didn't really matter. But if you step into the domain, like that's it. You're dealing with that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely pretty close to death quite a few times.
Yeah.
It's a very short campaign. Not gonna make it.
I know. A bit of a cop out for Blucher, I'm afraid, but on the last thing, I don't suppose it matters.
We've got no one to report to, apart from ourselves. Yeah.
No,
I mean, I don't think there was ever a point where we thought, "Oh, this is too easy. We're casually sailing through this." Every combat was like, "Do we really want to get involved in this? Do we want to risk it?" You're not just like hacking through goblins left, right, and centre.
That's right.
You're like, no, I could genuinely die.
That's how combat should be in games.
Yeah.
No, that's what I like. I like the fact that you have to think about, okay, am I doing this or not, or is there another way? Is discretion the better part of valor, sort of thing?
Definitely.
Was the Hierophant undead?
He was not. He was not.
Well, that's
perfectly mortal.
Oh.
Yeah, he was perfectly mortal. Yeah,
as was proven when he pancaked.
Yep. He did have like a talisman on him that if a revenant would have attacked him, there would have been like a shield. So if those that he brought back to do his bidding didn't do that and they turned on him, they couldn't have easily hurt him.
Who is it? That was
you weren't revenants.
We weren't revenants. No, I think Blucher did a big massive attack on him when we first turned up, and he basically like shattered a shield.
Yeah.
He had some kind of magic shield on him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there were definitely. I think it were a part of the stockade when Sigsvar and Brother Tetanus were like assaulting the guards, and there were a time in that combat where I thought, Christ, this is really hard because you couldn't hit me and I couldn't hit you. It's just going on forever.
But once again, that's...
Oh, yeah, it was really cool. It was like cinematic and stuff like that.
There's nothing that happened that made this game like, oh right, that's too easy, that's too hard, or what. You know what I mean? It was
No,
part of the game.
no.
So the fact that we didn't just breeze in and everything worked, like
Yeah.
even the smoke, what was I doing, the powder, and it just because it fluffed up with a throw, it dissipated in the wind. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of them because it didn't work. You know, nothing went to plan, but you had to think and get our way around it. So I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and I've said it again. I'll say it again. You need to publish this game, this scenario.
Yeah.
You definitely need to publish this scenario because there's enough in it that other groups playing, could go down completely different paths, and
they could,
there's more than enough going on there. So why not?
And some of the your descriptions are just incredible. I was like, oh, this is really bleak. Really good turn of phrase.
That's probably pesky writers. You know what I mean?
I'm a blagger. Yeah, whenever I do, I just make it up as I go along. But there's some real kind of craftsmanship gone into that stuff, and it's really appreciated.
Yeah. Thank
you.
No,
if people watching aren't aware, this is a homebrew campaign.
Yeah.
Lee wrote this, so
completely from
scratch.
scratch.
To play this on the channel.
Homebrew, best brew.
Yeah, that's right.
Stick it in the repository or whatever it is, because you can do that. Can you on MÖRK BORG? You can put your own stuff in there.
Yeah. I don't know how, but yes, you can.
Get it published through HORRORific Publishing.
I don't know how.
Sorry,
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is, but I think you can put them on Drive Through RPG and all that kind of stuff.
We can have a think about it. Look at what the license. If it's probably an OGL license anyway.
It is. Yeah, it is. So. Yeah, you put on it compatible with Mork Borg, and that's there's an handful of other stuff, but that's what you do, and that's kind of it.
That could be something worth looking at. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. It could be cool. I certainly had a lot of fun creating it, and an even more amount of fun playing it as well. Because some things, like you said, just completely unexpected. To go back to the forbidden thing when I put the child in, thinking, oh, this will be a really cool moral dilemma. The first thing that happened was I'm going to throw up. Yeah.
There's so much food on the table. It's fine. Gotta be honest, that was kind of one of the what the fuck moments of the game. I was just listening to it then, and I'm like, what? Who is this trousers man, and why does he hate children so much? Yes.
That was fun though.
I mean,
it was great.
Yeah, that food is it's just so horrible. You have to constantly keep scrabbling around trying to find food just to survive. It's really stressful.
I think you've muted yourself. Or you've switched something off. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. No, but that's one as well. Nobody's afraid to nobody's afraid to step away from the darkness. There's so many games people like so fluffy, but this is not meant to be that. This is meant to be
no.
black metal.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you've hit the nail on the head. It enhanced everything because people were willing to take it there. And when you like that, it's almost like a challenge, isn't it? I'm like, right, how can we out creep each other and out gore each other? and that is exciting, I think. Yeah, a bit probably messed up, but
and as you say, you're completely irredeemable people.
Yeah. That's right. As soon as Brother Tennis did it, I knew there can't be a happy ending for him. He has to end in some way. But
that was a classic ending for anyway.
Yeah, with the flies erupting out of his body. Yeah.
I'm just fine. It's fine. It happened in the last session, so I'm
it did.
Happy for that. So yeah.
Between part 1 and part 2, it was.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, apart from Sigmar, no one else survived until part 2 anyway.
Yep.
They all like died in the
No.
first scene.
That's
And
right.
That would
That's
work.
right.
That could work as well, because if you get a TPK
Yeah.
at the end of part 1, well, part 2 still picks it up. You know, it's the aftermath of what's happened.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
just start with completely new characters anyway. That's the beauty of
Yeah.
this now, is
Yeah.
you've left it like that it could just, you know, that
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah. Completely.
And of course, you get to reuse the assets that you had last time. Because you're just going backwards through the same thing. But,
That's right. That's right.
That's cheeky. That's cheeky right there.
but it still felt fresh. Yeah, and there was still fresh new things to do in it, and it worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
When we encountered that party of slavers, like, we were all still going, "Oh, I'm not in the mood for another fight." Oh, you know, that hurt. And that actually made it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's just hide behind things and hope they don't find us. Oh no, they found us.
I was really happy with that, because Blucher finally managed to get his dream halberd, only to have it taken away in the next fight.
Yeah. Them slavers, by the way, again, had the same theory as you. They kind of knew that there was an order out there somewhere, and that's why they brought the bodies to get eaten by the zombies on the way to finding the order. They thought, well, we'll take these as snacks for zombies, and then we'll get through. And that's what their plan was. But it didn't quite happen that way for them. They got crushed and squished by a giant zombie.
All too often the case.
Then again, we nearly got squished and crushed by a giant zombie as well.
You did.
In
I
fact,
weren't
we
quite
got
sure
taken
on
out.
what the plan was, setting a fire in its eyeball. I weren't quite sure what the plan was with that.
Me neither, to be honest.
I didn't know how much flesh, or the rags and stuff. Was it because the picture looked as if it was wearing rags. If nothing else, I thought that might have served as a distraction, and also if the bone was being held together by tattered flesh, would that help it fall apart?
I see what you're saying.
That was the idea, just to get it.
Get it.
Yeah, I mean, it was starting to fire in the eyeball, but it was the.
I mean, as soon as you get
to catching something else.
As soon as you get into physics on skeletons, you're in trouble. Well, how are these bones actually holding together?
Holding together,
it's a magic field, I tell you.
The picture made it look as if it was a zombie, a rotting zombie. So that was the way leathery skin, that was combustible.
Yeah.
If it was a skeleton, I wouldn't have thought of that.
It reminded me of another monster from another game called Exalted, where you basically got this thing called a Warframe, which is a huge metal skeleton with spikes on it, and you just slap zombies on it, and the zombies act as the muscles.
There's in one of the D&D source books as well. There's a giant skeleton, which is a skeleton made of skeletons, and it's it's that high, but basically it can just throw other skeletons at you out of its body. It's basically like a bit in Family Guy.
Yeah,
I think disabled person, mecha, whatever it is.
Yeah. I think that's where they got the idea of that thing from, because it was a siege engine, and it would just slap its hand into the wall of the castles, and dozens of zombies would come off it.
Nice.
Damn you, a bit Exalted! You get all the best toys.
Yeah, and now time for another game, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. We are going to play Chill in 2 weeks' time.
Chill.
Yep.
Which I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
Is it pre-gen Flea, or is it a
Yeah. I'm going to do pre-gens, because I've only got a physical copy for the book, and it doesn't have an official VTT. So unless we actually get round and sit, and I show pages of the book and whatnot, we can't actually get together and create characters unless you want to do it like that. But the whole idea is there's these reports are coming out of a haunted house, and the three of you are working for a newspaper, and you're going to investigate it. So the characters, being the fact there's only the three of you, the characters are a journalist, a photographer, and a failed Mystic Meg wannabe.
Oh man.
Whose job at the moment is kind of like predicting the lottery numbers for the newspaper you work for, because it could be you.
I've got
Because
I've got a black polo neck I could use for a kind of like Darren Brownie type.
Yeah.
Is it gender locked?
It's up to you. It's up to you if this person is like Mystic Meg or Derek Cora.
Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick.
I've just done around with a bad Liverpudlian accent. Come up with another one.
I ghosts everywhere. I. But yeah, it's not gonna be quite as manic as Aliens was. It shouldn't be as bloodthirsty as Mork Borg was. It's more of an investigative thing. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you don't get bored by the end of the first episode.
No, man. It sounds good.
Well, it's like I'm not sure how long it's going to last. So I've got like 3 stories set up.
Okay.
No, that's
Which is why it's called A Weekend by the Sea and Other Tales.
Yeah. No, we're getting that all set up after the stream finishes. But yeah, it's fun to play new. That's the whole thing. It's fun to play different games. It's fun just to dive into the scenarios and see what happens.
I agree.
I'm a firm believer, not just try everything. And yeah.
I wish more people were like that, because it's like people showing interest in games like Children said, when was it released? And you're like, 1991. And then they realize the game's like 30 years old and they go off it. But all you've got to do is go to like, all you've got to do is go to what's it? God, I can't remember the name of the bloody company. You've got an affiliate link with it. What's it called? Drive-Thru-RPG. Go to Drive-Thru-RPG. You can pick up like a copy of like Kill 2nd Edition for like $10, 10 quid. And it's a great game. I prefer it to Call of Cthulhu.
Bold statement, but
it's just you can do more. Like I'm going to preach. I'm sorry about this, but it's like it's like you get like horror role playing games which only focus on a small part of horror. Yeah, Chill is the entire horror genre. It's everything.
Right. Okay.
Also, there's a supplement so you can actually play as the bad guys if you want to.
That would be fun.
Well, actually, seeing Dylas on the chat there, that was explored in the Moonchild when we played that scenario. And do you know why everyone what would be like to play as a cultist? Well, it's actually
no,
because if you think about it, if you're a cultist, you've essentially given your soul over to some entity that's going to eat it up just for fun. And we just had that scenario getting tortured, and it worked, and it actually helped solidify why you don't want to be a cultist and why you want to stop the cultists, because they're almost as tortured by the thing itself.
It's like cultists. I'm not talking about the cultists. I'm actually talking about like the creatures.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Nice.
No, we're just using the cultists. I'm just using that as an example. It's not always. It's not the romantic idea of playing as the villain is not always the reality. You know, I'll just put that out there.
Yeah, but
They did it.
I am both looking forward to.
Called Slasher, which is about playing serial killers. It was sold as like, it's a source book for hunters, so you can make NPCs, but they gave you enough information that you could actually play them as PCs themselves. And I'm not really sure about this.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, I like games that swap it about like that, but serial killers, yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like anything. What do you want to explore? Is that not the essence of Nintendo?
Yeah.
And this is the discerning fantasy from reality thing. It's
Yes.
If you're a horror fan, you get the stick for it all the time. Why do you like that? Do you kill puppies? No, actually, most horror fans and most creators have puppies and adore them, or pets or something. I mean, it's a complete fallacy. I think you're more rounded a person if you are prepared to step into those shoes and look through that world and have a bit of understanding, and then you can go, that wasn't fun. That's fucked up. I'm just gonna be me. I'll be angry at times, but I'll vent out, or I'll get another catharsis than actually going down that road, because that's not good, man. You know. I always
Jungian,
worry.
isn't it?
Yeah, I always worry about the virtue signaler. I always worry about the person that's holier than thou or so pure and so nice. They're the ones that are got people chained to their radiators in basements.
What
Always.
do you,
So it's like when you brought Manhunt out. They had like
Yeah.
Manhunt 2. It was on the Wii. Which is a really weird choice.
yeah, that is a
There's a
weird
bit where
choice.
you had like the Wii nunchucks, and there's a bit where you basically had to like bash a man's head in with a toilet block, you know, the lid of a toilet system. And I've literally you had to do that. You had to actually stand there and go until he stopped moving. And I was like, what am I doing with my life?
What is that? I mean, it's
I'm
like,
going to play
whoa,
Mario instead.
they've gone a long way since Somebody Amigo. Whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an absolute blast, and yeah, we're looking forward to
Yeah,
the
I
next one.
agree. Definitely.
I am both looking forward to and like mortally terrified of Jill at this moment.
Nah, dude,
No, you'll be
it's us,
fine, man.
bud. It's
We're
us.
gentle with you, Flea. It's a collaborative effort. No one's trying to
Yeah.
catch anyone out.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
never
right.
get wrong. You'll never get goes wrong because I'll start stuttering in between making chicken noises. As long as that doesn't happen, it's fine.
We'll just think that's part of the game, and we'll play it. We'll go with it.
Yeah, you're really good at
tied down all the loose ends.
description and narrative stuff like that is definitely your strength, Lee. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
If you say so. Yeah, but this is the first time I've actually like streamed a game, so
Yeah.
It's
live audiences. Oh god.
Fine. As I say, it's not going to be a VTT. It's just going to be used for dice rolls.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Basically, I have tried to wrap my head around Foundry and Forge, and it's unfortunately it's kind of like it's too hard for my brain, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
what we
It's
just spent
like-
15 sessions playing. We haven't worried about flashy stuff. You know what I mean? All we did was
No.
roll dice. Can we do the thing? Roll dice. Yes, you did. Cool.
Mhm,
No, you didn't. How did you mess up? Blah blah blah. You know, that's all we need.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Yeah.
experience, the
Good,
collaborative
because
effort.
that's all you're gonna get.
But they're sometimes the best things, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I am very even in the real world. I am very much a theatre of the mind kind of GM. I will quite happily spend 45 minutes describing every aspect of a small room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like being held hostage to the assets that I have to hand.
No.
What if they go somewhere else? We haven't got an asset for it. And goes, then my trouble is because I've improvised something. I have to remember exactly what you've improvised, so when they come back,
Yeah.
What did it look
Well,
like? I can't remember.
the good thing about this stuff is you can always go back and recap. You know, doing it this way. That's what think of streaming that way. It's just a way of recording, and
Yeah.
that. But also keep the realism of the game. You know, people get obsessed about this has to be some clipped policing. It's a game, and stopping to explain the rules during the stream. Like people want to cut that. I know some people do. They want to cut all that out and make it as if it's seamless, but that's not the game. That's almost like a acting trip. You know, like I've yet to watch one, but that Critical Role people they do all that, don't they? It's basically
They talk
like
about
a
rules all the
performance.
time. They talk about rules all the time.
Yeah, but as a performance, they don't go over the rules of the game or anything. Or as far as I'm aware, I've never watched it. But
Well, I mean, when they're doing, basically, if they get stuck on like on a spell or something, they'll go to the chapter and verse and say, okay, what does it actually say? Yeah, what does it operate? You know, what are the limitations on it? And they'll kind of go through it. But you know, with a game like this, a lot of people are watching it to see. Oh, I'm thinking of playing it. I wonder how how it actually plays in practice. So when you see people going through the rules, it's like, well, actually, that's the question I might have as well. So I don't think it's
So I don't really
no,
that stuff out.
My emotions being ruined.
No, I don't. I believe that's part of the gameplay. You know, and if you're in the, like you said, it's valuable. But the important thing is, I know I had an absolute blast playing this. I'm looking forward to the next session.
This is the first time I've played Mork Borg, and I want to play more.
Yeah, definitely love to be back for this.
Well,
Borg, I'd like to give
one of
Hard
my
Borg a try.
favourites.
Haven't played that either, so like. But that's the thing. We'll just keep going. There's all different things, and I know when Dylan gets ready in the new year, he's a few things he wants to try too. So
nice.
that's what we'll do. Just we'll just keep rotating.
Yeah.
Depending on the number of players needed, maybe somebody will bounce in or needs a break. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I know it's a piece of string. Just keep it going. But just to wrap up this, I'll just say thanks to everyone that tuned in. Thanks, guys, as always. Lee, thanks for running this. It was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Just as been saying, until next time, keep updated with the channel, do the technical things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.